What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy Wormy. We got a very funny story today and a pretty epic story for y'all. But just like the other day, showed you guys that the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League video game, after being out for only 2 weeks, has already dropped down below 1,000 players. Nobody's really engaging with this game. Nobody cares about this game. Nobody really likes this game. And it gets even worse when set in the same universe as like the Batman Arkham games. You have Batman Arkham Knight, which was previously considered possibly the worst outing for this trilogy. That's only if you don't count Arkham Origins, but that gets very esoteric and very complicated. But when you come to Arkham Knight, which was formerly the worst in the series, it's currently sitting about a 3,000 plus player base, depending on the moment in time in which people are actually engaging in with it. And when you go back to like a month ago, you can actually see the spike in people coming back to this game and playing it via the Steam charts right here. Outright seeing the moment Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League came out about on February the 14th. No, yeah, February the 14th or so. It just skyrockets overnight as more people just start wanting to play this game more and more and more and engage with this game over Suicide Squad. But it keeps getting better because we also have an artist that actually worked on the Arkham games coming out and dunking on the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Because we come over here to Gabe El-Taib. Yes, he is a former artist for DC Comics. He worked on many different properties, whether it was Superman. He's worked on actually the Arkham games himself and the Arkham universe itself, making several of the very most iconic designs. And he's now coming out and dunking on the actual game itself, and rightfully so. But I guess I was right at DC Official at Rocksteady Games. You left-wing activists can't make great or even mediocre art. Enjoy your failure. You've earned it. You could never match what I did with Carlos Dianda and Paul Dini and the Arkham universe. Art is about truth and beauty. Commies are nothing but cowards and hacks. Don't hire SJW activists unless you want to lose money. I agree with that. I agree with a lot of that. The vast majority of this I firmly agree with, because a lot of the big problems within these suicide games isn't solely just, the inclusion of Sweet Baby Inc. Sweet Baby Inc. has a lot to do with it, don't get me wrong, but you also have the fact that Rocksteady got rid of a bunch of the previous hands on all the Arkham games itself. You had a bunch of people just outright quit before. You had a bunch of people quit before this game actually came out, and people actually started engaging with this game, and like you had a whole new Rocksteady crew. A bunch of people have actually gone through the entire credits, like trying to compare names to each other from Arkham Knight to this game, and there's basically nobody there. Nobody there that has worked on the previous 3 games and on the Suicide Squad game itself. So you also have to take that into account. You got a lot of what Gabe says here is accurate, but just to further, you have one guy who's, I believe he deleted his post, but, try to call out Gabe himself and say, hey, how do you know what's going on here? Whatever. And you get Gabe just rightfully dunking on him. I worked on it. You didn't. Please be quiet. None of our work was left-wing activism. SJW bigots always think conservatives equal evil, so anytime evil is fought, they think it's woke. Laughable. I agree. I agree with all this. I don't agree with Gabe on all of his political points. Let me be very clear here. I don't really talk politics here on this channel that much, except for on maybe my live streams here or there. What I will say, though, is everything Gabe said here is accurate. Every last bit of this is accurate. You desexualized a bunch of stuff while simultaneously making other characters unlikable, mainly Harley Quinn. You forcibly put all sorts of different activist moments in there where you have this. The reason freaking Lex Luthor praises Wonder Woman is because she and the Amazons were able to solve toxic masculinity, and that's why they didn't fall under the brain control of Brainiac. You also have in a entire dossier thing made by Lex Luthor himself on Green Lantern, John Stewart Green Lantern in particular, where it outright says one of the good ones the you have all these weird, crazy moments within this game that nobody cares about, nobody likes, nobody really wants to engage with, and it's the reason it's dropped down to 1,000 player base on a good moment. I believe it is. It's not doing good. It's not doing great. And I just love watching as more people are coming out and just saying, yeah, this was a bad game. And they're saying it from the mountaintops because that's what it was. It was a bad game and it deserves to get mocked. And Rocksteady's probably gonna, go out of business because of it. But I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.